I'm gonna start off with the first pistol I got, and that is this here Glock 17. Now, this right here is a older model Glock 17. As you see, the firearm is obviously cleared. It got a lock going through the shit right there, so ain't nothing in it. It can't go off anyway. Um, you know, I've acquired this when I first ETS from the military. So literally, my last day, not technically not my last day, my last day at Fort Polk. As soon as I got to, I was driving around. Excuse me, yeah, I was driving around. And I was thinking about, hey, I deserve an award because I have officially got out. I had got out clean, no Article 15s, no nothing. I need to buy myself a reward, and I bought myself this because I wanted a actual like pistol. You know what I'm saying? So I saw this guy, and I mean, excuse me. So the pawn shop I saw it at it said it was a Gen 3 Glock. I didn't know shit about Glocks at the time, but it was $300, and I was like, "Fuck it, it's a Glock. It's $300. I can't go wrong with it." And yeah, so I rolled with it. It was literally the pawn shop I got it from was on the border of Louisiana and the border of Mississippi. But I was lucky because I had a Louisiana driver's license, so I could I could buy the weapon, but I had to go back across the bridge to Louisiana to another shop that the guy owned to buy this firearm actually. So that's a little background behind it. Um, when I got to North Carolina, I had I was riding around with it open in my car. I open carried it in my car as my car gun. Um, and at first, because I really haven't shot, I really didn't have much experience at the time shooting a pistol. I took it to the range, and I mean I hit the target. I could hit the target. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't as precise as I would have loved it to be, but I could hit the target with the motherfucker. Um, the reliability of this weapon has been great. I'd have put about 5,000 rounds through this thing, and it's old as hell. Only thing I done changed out. I mean, I changed out two things though. I changed out the extractor. Nothing was wrong with the old extractor, but I did it as a precaution. I changed out the recoil spring as well because I said, you know what, it's an old ass recoil spring. This gun is like 32 years old, but I put like 5,000 rounds through this bitch, and I done had a couple malfunctions here and there, but nothing serious. The gun fires fine. It's pretty accurate. I put these ghost ring. I don't know if the camera can see it, but I put these ghost ring sights on it, so it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like almost like a, well, it's not obviously like an M4 sight or AR sight. But it's like a ring. It closes the sight. It's not an open ended sight basically, and it makes it a lot better to shoot with. I'm very accurate with it. Um, but this is a pretty good pistol. It was a great buy at $300. It's a little beat up, like somebody had sanded the edges down, try to make it fit a holster. But it's a pretty good weapon. Um, I carried so at first I carried it with the standard 16, no, excuse me, 17 round mag. You know, because it was flush to the gun or whatever. Then I started carrying these ETS mags after I got my concealed carry because I got my concealed carry with this gun. Yeah, when I got to North Carolina, I had got my. I mean, well, a couple months later, I had got my concealed carry, but I used this gun to get it. It was yeah, I did pretty well, but yeah. Um, so I carried this. It was what I was carrying around. I mean, it fit. It was like you know what I'm saying, about that much sticking out. It was kind of uncomfortable to carry. I had a holster for it. I forget where I put it at. It was kind of uncomfortable to carry this big ass gun because it's a big ass Glock 17 at the end of the day. But it was, you know what I'm saying, that was my carry weapon. So, like I said, it's a good gun. I really like it. Really fun to shoot still, even though it's old as hell. Um, yeah. Oh yeah, I got this bitch for it. It started having problems, but then I brought it to the range the other day, and for some reason the problems went away. I guess I don't know. It wasn't oiled right or something. I don't know. That mag was just acting weird. So since I was carrying that around, I was thinking, damn, this shit is uncomfortable. It's a big ass boomerang on my lap. I decided to then upgrade to this here Glock 23 and 40 Smith & Wesson. Now this thing right here, I fell in love with this gun because the 40 Smith & Wesson was more powerful. It had more of a pop to it. It felt great in the hand. It felt way better in the hand. It felt more compact. And it felt like, you know what I'm saying, you could, if I hit you with this, you're going to sit down. So I loved carrying it around. Where did I get it from? I got it from Atlas Firearms in Winston-Salem. So this is the first, this is the first gun right here I got in North Carolina. You know, and I had put the clip on it so I can carry it around with no holster on it. I put the clip on it, and it made carrying it a whole lot easier. You know, nice weapon to carry, but still, it had kind of, you know what I'm saying, some weight to it. But it's still a lot better to carry than a damn 17, that's for sure. I put probably 3,000 through this. The ammunition was more expensive, but I still put about 3,000 rounds through this. Great reliability. Let's see what I carried. I carried, where's that mag at? I carried a 15 round mag for this bitch. It only stuck out a little bit. See? It stuck out a little bit. It wasn't so unbearable or so uncomfortable and got in my way, but it's 15 rounds with this bitch. It's definitely definitely the right choice. Also, I carried Silver Liberty Defense in it. These things, I don't know how I was zooming in the camera here, so I'm just, yeah. So these things are rated to go like 2,000 feet per second. Fucking 60 grain? Yeah, these are 60 grain fucking hollow points. You look up videos of these online. I'm telling you, they badass. They can go through fucking level 3A armor. Yeah, these things are smoking. I tried to carry them in my both of my 9mm Glocks, but for some reason it's like they get stuck in the fucking receiver. I don't have that problem out of my 23, the 40 Smith & Wesson, or when I used it in my M1911, which I'll get to shortly. But what I was saying, I mean, that's pretty much it about the 23. It's a good gun. It's a very good gun. I recommend it. It fits well in the hand. Very accurate with it. Oh yeah, night sights. The sights I put on it. I put night sights on it. I don't know if you can see that, but they the back sights glow yellow and the front glow green. It's a pretty good sight to use. Very accurate with it. Very, very accurate with it. I'm gonna put some pictures. That's what I'm doing in the video. I'm gonna put some pictures of the targets I shot with each gun, so you can see how accurate I am with the guns and shit like that. But on to the next gun. Let's see here. Yeah, this is the next one I got. So, funny enough, I was going for something that was actually smaller than a 23 at the time. I was going for a gun smaller than a 23. It was a SIG 365 or something like that in 380, I believe. It was a rainbow color type gun. It had that burnt metal looking rainbow color on it. And I thought that shit was cool as fuck. And I tried to trade in one of my other weapons to get that gun. You know what I'm saying? It's not that I necessarily needed to trade in the weapon, but it would have been nice, you know what I'm saying, as a discount to get that weapon, because I was like, fuck it. Well, they denied that weapon because it's something that they weren't looking for, which is understandable. And funny thing enough, I ended up saying, fuck it, I want a Colt. Well, it's not a real Colt, but I wanted an M1911 because, I mean, look at this bitch. Come on now. And M1911 is a classic. I always wanted one. I played Brothers in Arms, D-Day. I played Call of Duty, Medal of Honor, all them old ass games, and it had a Colt on there. Come on now. Or the M1911 on there, It's a fucking very recognizable pistol. Everybody knows what fucking M1911 is. You done seen it on movies. You done played video games that has it, all that. And this is not a carry gun. Sometimes I fantasize about carrying this motherfucker around because this is a big iron. You know what I'm saying? And it actually surprised me how I mean, the recoil is not light, but like it felt right because the way that this gun is designed, it's fucking heavy. So the recoil was decent on it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, I can respect it, but it actually felt like it recoiled. It somehow, even though the recoil was hard, it kind of felt like it recoiled less than the 40 Smith & Wesson. I don't know how. Maybe it's because it's a lightweight polymer gun. That might be why. I don't know. But this bitch right here, I'm pretty decent accurate with it, but I say not as good as my other weapons. Let's see here. Now, I don't carry it, but if I were to carry it, I would get maybe like I'll put this bitch on my damn stomach or something, like a stomach holster or some shit, something, because this bitch is huge. And I would do it with this fucking 10 rounder fucking mag right here, because it look hard. This is the Chip McCormick. Yeah, this is the Chip McCormick right here that I'm rocking. I have a Combat Wilson mag too. I have two Combat Wilson mags, but I use the I said they both like reliable. They're better than the damn mag that came with the gun. And let's see here. This is the Combat Wilson. No, this Chip McCormick. This Chip McCormick mag looks a lot better than the one that comes with a damn gun. Cause the one that comes with the gun has a black tab at the bottom of it, and I don't know why they chose to do that. It's weird, but I put maybe, I say about 300 rounds to this bitch, because I just got it. Really, I haven't really shot it that much, and 45 ammo is pretty damn expensive. But I've also shot the. Now this is what I use for target ammo. That ball ammo right there. I forgot the grains on it. But I got the Silver Liberty Defense for that as well. At one point I had it as a damn nightside gun, like beside my bed. You know what I'm saying? I upped that 45 on the ass, but nah, I stopped doing that. I just go ahead and put it in the safe, man. Well, I was gonna say, I had some issues with it. Like it sometimes on the last round it fails to go into battery. I don't know why. It's like it gets about right. it gets about like right that, like I don't know if you can see it, but like right around somewhere right around there where it looks like it almost wants to seat, but it doesn't seat. And you click it and you click it and it doesn't do shit. I mean, it hasn't did that since I've oiled it some more and fired it some more. It hasn't did it, but I haven't put them around. So I only put a box ammo through it last time I went to the range, so I don't know if it, resolved itself. And then, lastly, I will get to what my new everyday carry. This is the Glock 43 MOS. Now, yeah, this is chambered in. You didn't hear that. This is chambered in 9, and it comes with a 10-round magazine right here. A little 10-round magazine. Now you can put 15 in this bitch, but you're gonna have to change the magazine release. You're gonna have to change that to the a shield arms. I believe you're gonna have to change the magazine release to a steel shield arms ones, because the 15-round mags are steel. And the reason I haven't did it yet is because I know it's gonna sound weird as fuck coming from me, because I've showed you all my other pistols having extended mags before, but this guy is different. This guy is like a little lightweight, it's a little like a little carry gun. Like, this thing is lightweight as fuck, and I don't want to do anything to fuck with the weight on this. I think 10 shots, honestly, is enough, because I've gotten to the point where I'm accurate as fuck with pistols. So I feel like 10 rounds is enough for me. So I'll just keep it at 10 rounds, because I literally can put this gun in my pajama pocket and walk around calmly in the house, like in my pajama pocket, loaded, chilling, and like I really don't feel it. Like, it's a little pew 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 pew. Mine's came with this little I don't know if you can see it from there. It came with a little red dot already on it. And I have the clip on it as well. I got both of my clips from Amazon. If you ever want to carry your gun around like that, but this clip like makes it like you carrying around like an extra cell phone, something really. That's how small this little bitch is. It's accurate. This gun is accurate as fuck. It's snappy. I love it. I just love it. Like, I went to the range, and every time I go to the range, I just shoot like hell with it. I don't know how many rounds I'm gonna put through this bitch. It's probably, I want to say 700 right now, because yeah, but I haven't got it not too long ago. I don't think it's been a month yet. It hasn't been a month. It's been probably about 2.5 weeks since I first got this thing. It has to be. But yeah, this gun is fucking fantastic, man. It's no complaints for me. I've only had one malfunction so far. And was it one? Yeah, it was one, and that's because literally the back plate came off. The little custom black plate came off, and the screws got loose as hell on it. So yeah, that was one malfunction, and that's like because a custom piece. That's not because anything the gun come out stock, with normal parts on it. It's because this little piece I added on it. So my recommendation is to, when you put these screws in on the back, you use red Loctite on it. And that's what I need to do, actually. I haven't did that yet. Tighten them down real good with some red Loctite. That way your screws don't back out the plate, because there's no point of taking the clip off of this plate. Like, you might as well keep it on this little plate. What else? Like I said, ultimately, this is my favorite pistol out of all of them, because if you look, I'm gonna compare it to the 23. Hold on, if you compare this to the Glock 23, which as you know, the Glock 23 is basically a Glock 19 but 40 Smith & Wesson. You see how much thinner that shit is? Like, look at how much smaller this gun is. And then let's compare, let's really compare this bitch to the 17. Oh my God, like look at that. I know the slide is locked back. I have the key for it, but like, I mean, if you let's do the 17 in this. You get an idea. You see that? That bitch is a lot longer. The magazine stick out down here. The gun itself is thicker. So this is definitely a way better option for concealed carry. And it feels great in the hand. Again, I believe you can get the little dovetail grips to make it fit even better and things of that nature. But yeah, this is a great gun. I got this for, how much was it? I think it was like $750. Like I said, it came with the scope, so that's awesome. Oh yeah, it has the so like a normal 43 doesn't have the rail mount on the front, so you can put a little laser or a little light on the front of it. I don't have plans to do that. I don't know, I might. It depends. But anyhow, YouTube, that's it. That's all my handguns, at least, you know. Find a little show off of them. All right. Peace.